That's not what people expect when they look at Marbella first.
What do you think they're expecting?
You think Marbella is like a luxury market with like only for high-end people, but there's a variety of options here, so you can cover different tastes, no problem at all.
Yeah, like I think like they just a lot of people that they come from outside, especially that they haven't seen Marbella, they just see that social media, that it's all like, like
Social media, you all fake it, you make it. That's the problem. But in general, Marbella have different range of everything. So I would say you can be like high-end people with like high profiles and everything to live in La Zagaleta, which I believe people know, like, what is it? No, the most prestige neighborhood and the gated community in Europe, and the biggest one, obviously. And also, you have other places that they can buy stuff from, like 300K plus. So you have from 300K up to 100 million. So obviously, we're gonna cover everything.
depending on your budget and your lifestyle, right? Like I feel like when I talk to people, a lot of people think it's all about just the beaches, parties, and just like one of those cities that it has no value, it has no lifestyle. That's why I try to like explain them the lifestyle of it, like how healthy you can even live here with like the golf courses, the mountain, the hiking, the
Healthy. I
yeah.
don't think so. It's quite healthy lifestyle, but you can
Really?
live in that way. But it's amazing. It's just, you live like you're in a vacation. That's
That's
every
true.
fucking day.
And
That's the thing.
and that's what I always wanted to live in. I wanted to live in a city that can actually people travel to, and that's the best thing.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make you live like that you're following the rule of a living. Like
Exactly.
like you people. I feel like people save up the whole year to come spend it in Marbella.
Yeah.
And what's better than living in that space with all these opportunities with the lifestyle that this place has offer? It's beautiful.
And you know what? You know this feeling when you're on a vacation and it's just last day you're in airport, you want to go back to your home country, you're depressed as fuck. Here, you're happy because you go back to Marbella. This is another vacation waiting for you, permanent living here. That's the thing. Whatever I explain, no one gonna understand till they come here, see it in person.
Live here,
Yeah.
like your vacation, like wherever you go in the world, it never be depressing as bad when you live in Marbella because you're going back to Marbella and you're gonna like your back home is like a vacation itself,
Exactly.
right?
Even better than the vacation you're currently in. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like usually, like a let's say for people that don't know much about the lifestyle here, what's the normal lifestyle of like people that live here? Like wake up, like
I'm gonna be honest, here is the best place to spend money. To make money, I'm not gonna say easy, but obviously you give something, get something else. That's the thing. But there's different type of businesses like hospitality, real estate, some investment and stuff. You can bring money here by rental. I don't know, by renovation and everything. You can make money, obviously. But if I want to tell you, you're gonna be here and make a big amount of money, it's not gonna be easy. So there's also downside and the good part about Marbella. But in general, when you're here, you're free. Like every day is like vacation. That you're never in a rush. Of course, we have traffic in summer, but who cares? You're in Marbella. That's the thing.
of course, yeah.
That's the thing. In general, I would say Marbella gonna be the next Monaco in Europe in next 10 years,
Yeah, I
if
believe so
not
too.
earlier.
Yeah, we see it with all the development that is happening, of all the demands that people want to live here. Well, there's no reason not to. I always say you only live once, so you better do it right.
Exactly.
And when you do it right, once is enough, right? Yeah.
More than enough.
No, for sure. And just like I don't know, like the first time that I came to Marbella, I had that impression that like it's just like all like a balloon, like it's like fake. I didn't know like how it is until like I realized how like I love the nature. And
Yeah.
that's what makes me like very connected to it because in the same day I can go to mountain and then with the 15-20 minutes I can just go by the beach, run by the water, walk by the water. Like I used to live in Miami.
Okay.
And okay, nice beaches, like beautiful weather. But I feel like Marbella with the nature has to offer a lot more. Just knowing, especially around the Costa del Sol, like how with the mountain hiking and the beach and then the city between, uh, it's like one of the most beautiful places that I've seen so
Yeah.
far. But the thing is, like a lot of cities that you go, it's very beautiful. Like I've been to Mallorca, it's beautiful. Or like other cities, like I've been to Italy, like
Yeah.
Amalfi, it's beautiful, whatever. But like when you see yourself to live in those places, then it becomes to a time that you realize different stuff. Like like a health, schools, if you have family, and like work, everything, right? Then I think Marbella is like the place that has it all in under package. Like let's talk about like the schooling, like how many good schools we have here, like the school system, like all the private schools,
Like international
education,
one,
international as yes.
like whatever, like Swedish, Dutch, American, UK, everything. And also don't forget about the skiing, you know. In Sierra Nevada, you can go there.
Oh yeah,
Till like months ago, you could go there ski and drive like 1 hour and go to the beach and swim.
yeah.
Like at the same time. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Show me another place like that, you know?
Not in one city or one region, maybe the whole
Yeah.
country. Let's say not even in America, you can like United States doesn't offer that in the same season you can go ski, and then maybe few seasons go down Miami and then up north in mountain sides maybe you can, but very far distance. Here is what, 2 hours and a half
Even less.
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's that's what makes it a big difference, and that's why there's so much demands right now.
Yeah,
Look at this
exactly.
golf course now.
Yeah,
And we're-
because we call it Costa del Sol and also Costa del Golf because it's a golf lover place. You know, they come there. We have a lot of famous one, like 9 holes, 18 holes, and they enjoy it. Like especially when it's kind of mid-season from October till like December or something. That's a golf lovers time. They're always here. And also, you know, it's Marbella, Costa del Sol, which is a sun. That's the reason because
exactly.
we have 330 days per year sunny. That's amazing. Yeah, guaranteed. And there's, yeah, we do have a greenery area.
Yeah.
We don't have problem with the water. We have enough rain.
Like look at it right now. Like we're in beginning of spring,
Yeah.
and the sun quality like it makes you feel like you're in the middle of
Yeah.
summer. But like I still feel the breeze that it cools you off in a bit too. You know, like you're not like fully. And that's I think because of the whole microclimate that La Concha has, right?
They don't have La Concha in the view, no? It's a bit on my left hand
Yeah,
side.
it's unfortunate. It's like
Yeah.
we gotta look at it in the
That's the thing.
behind.
But it's middle of April and it's 20 degrees.
Yeah.
And look at us all outfit and the people are already in the sea. So that's the thing you cannot get everywhere.
And that's why you gotta pay when you say like, you know, like it's not easy to make money here, but nowadays I think anywhere in the world is not easy anymore. So everywhere is expensive, everywhere is hard to make money. You gotta know your ways, you gotta know your grinds, but obviously the life, like I gotta work hard anywhere.
Yep.
So I'd rather to work hard somewhere that's like I'm enjoying it, I'm loving the life, I'm like, you know, like the same way that they say work in a department or in a part that you love it. So basically it doesn't mean like you're working because you always want to work because you love what you work. Same thing with the life, and it's more important I think, like because as I said again, you only live once. So I yesterday won't come back, and like I think we can talk about the life here until like there's never stop, and until people don't experience it themselves.
No, the world's not gonna
It's not like somewhere in Middle East. I don't want to say that cities or whatever that like it's all like a man-made also, like right. So like it's like actually nature here that's you enjoy.
you just touch your soul, you know, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Because if it's man-made, if it's like a island built on a water or like the buildings, whatever, those are not really touching your soul. But like when you come to the nature, when you smell the oxygen here, it hits different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's like another level.
What do you think about the real estate still? Like for this, like this year?
In one word, it's booming, like crazy. Especially right now, I was telling you, Jay, like before we record this one, you know, right now we have too much demands, too many clients in the market, but the listing, the good one just disappear in less than a week. So you have to be on top of the market, know exactly what you want, and just take it. Because if
No
not,
time to waste. Like
before it was better, but now we are again go back to the peak.
so, it's like a basically a seller's market, would you say, right? They have option. Like buyers don't have many choices.
no.
Like if you find something, you gotta go for it. Is that for the like a locals, international? How do you see it with
I
your
would say
experience?
mainly international, like
Internationals, right?
mainly. Before it was mainly from the Europe, but right now Canada and American people also came here a lot.
Yeah, I feel that because they realize again back to the life that you work so much there, but like the life quality has became down, and the weather.
Yeah.
You know, I lived in Canada for over 20 years, and it felt like you're uh, living almost 8 to 9 months of the year for 3 to 4 months maximum to enjoy outside, right? So you're always holding off, you're always like, or like you always can't wait to go on vacation. And that's when you make it makes you feel like that when you're coming back from your vacation, you're like, back to the clouds, back to the cold, this, that.
Okay, got
But
it.
so I feel you, like, like the difference between like the places is really
Yeah.
important.
I mean, like you live in Canada, and it's been a year. You've been here like every month. So
Every
you
month,
take
yeah.
all these flights to come here just for a week. So
Oh yeah.
that's explaining everything.
And I feel it like like last month, I think I didn't make it. So it was like a 2 months.
Yeah.
I was becoming a little like a zombie. Like I felt like I'm missing the sun and the nature because again, I seriously, like, I think from the last time to this time, 80% I was just home or working from computer, and I had no interest to go out. It was just like sitting home. Yeah, do your work on a computer, but like looking outside, cloudy and cold. I'm talking about cold, like really, like, like how many times I tell you to come,
Yeah.
and you're like, no, I'm like, actually,
I'm
there's
there.
nothing to miss. Yeah, I stay here. I'll come here more visits. Yeah. What about the nightlife, you think? How is it?
Nightlife.
Let's say.
That's my field of expertise. It's great. If you want to party with different type of the music like reggaeton, techno house, hard techno, electric one.
Old
Well,
school, Spanish
whatever.
flamingo.
The name it, we have it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Like all these famous DJs, whoever you like singer, they come here, especially in summer.
I saw it, like, actually this summer is actually holding up a lot of
Usually, we always do that. Yeah.
yeah. I even saw like the Zamna party.
Yep.
That it's like doing the international thing. It's they were saying that they're doing the first Zamna in Marbella. And that shows like the demand of, like,
course.
From each side to this city is like not just a real estate, it's the life, the nightlife, of course, like for young people, families, like even like a young couples, they all want like like a piece of everything. You don't want to just like go retire in a corner that's nothing happening. So the nightlife of it is, and it's very live. Like you can just, I think you can go to any restaurants and get food up to like 1 a.m. The kitchen is open every night. It doesn't have to be
Spanish language
weekends.
style,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. And no rush. That's what I love about it. Like
There is no rush,
first,
yeah.
when you come here, you feels like when you sit in the restaurants, you're like waiting. Where's the menu? I want to order. I want to order. But like it's very chill. People think like they don't care, but no, that's a lifestyle. You come here to experience. It's not like you come here, you drink, you eat, and you gotta leave. No, you just sit. You gotta give yourself minimum 3 to 4 hours of time when you go with your friend, with your family, with your date, whatever. Like you just sit down and enjoy the moment.
Yep.
It's not like, I feel like I've been to so many places that you finish eating. As soon as you finish eating, they bring a check in
Yeah.
front of you. They're like, okay, just pay. But then you realize, like, okay, now I have to go. But here, I guess I haven't seen that they brought me a check until I literally asked them that. I'm like, can I have the receipts? They let you sit like sometimes 1 hour, 2 hour after you finish your dessert or last order, and amazing.
It is like I came here first in 2007 for vacation.
For vacation.
Yeah, I'm back then when, for example, it was in October. I went to Puerto Banús with my brother. I swear to God, it was just me and him,
Yeah.
and just because the restaurant was open, like a ghost city. And every year I see the progress here, like the growth is here. And sometimes it makes me mad because I don't use this type of traffic. But and then I say, okay, come on, we're in Marbella. Why would I care about traffic? There's nothing to rush for, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay.
Like I was in traffic yesterday with my friend that's just came actually from Canada to visit the city, and in West here, I brought him with him. I brought him with me, and I was talking about the rush hour. He's like, "How's the rush hour?" And then it was yesterday. We got stuck in the rush hour. It was like around 3:30, just a little bit in the highway. But even the rush hour looked good because the weather was nice. It was sunny, green on each side. Like everyone's doing their own thing. Like we stuck like 15 minutes in the traffic, and then that's it. But like it was just because, again, I'm saying it because of, I love nature, I love greens, I love blue sky. So like at least the vision is nice, the look is beautiful, right? So it's different than just stuck in the traffic. I posted something on my Instagram that it's showing like I edited myself. So basically I'm driving off this snowy a snowy time of the day that I'm driving. The streets are full of snow, dark sky, and then it flips back to that famous street that we drove once. Remember that it literally flips back to that street, driving that, and I'm like,
The La Concha view and everything.
exactly, exactly. So like that's like I can't like I would love to change my life and stuff from that traffic, that roads to this kind of like if it's a view, I want to have this view.
Fully understanding. It's like,
Yeah,
no, when you come to Marbella, there is nothing else you can replace with it, you know?
for sure.
Yeah.
And the good thing is it has like all kinds. Do you feel like it's for more younger people, families, or younger couples, or like how do you think about that? Like, or
The Marbella, I mean, like,
yeah,
I would say for everyone, like, as I told you, there's different variety of stuff here. So in terms of even working, there are things that you can work and make money. What I said about not making big amount of money is because it's not like other city like Toronto, for example. Like there you have more opportunity, but here it's not like that. But you get the free mind, then you can make up with your stuff. Like I know lots of people do like networking here, like online working, everything. Like before you used to go to Thailand, you know, this is stuff. But now Marbella is just replacing way better Europe and it's quite safe. And the weather is not like Europe at all. You're actually at the edge of the Africa. That's why it's
it is the warmest city in Europe, right? Like in most of the time, right?
most of the time, yeah. Yeah. That's the thing.
And the beauty of it, you know what it is? Because I travel a lot. The beauty of it is how close. Well, anyway, in Europe, it's so close. But like comparing it to American life, Canadian life, that it's so far from each city you want to travel to. You gotta travel for like whatever. Like let's say Toronto to New York is 1 hour flight, yes, but like the flight costs you almost back and forth, almost $1,000 economy, $800 to $1,000 economy, and so expensive to fly around. Or like let's say Toronto to Miami is like 5 hours flight, again same thing. You might get a last minute deal sometimes, but so far, that's what I mean. But here I feel like with 1 hour drive, you're in a beautiful village, you're in a very authentic city. Or like 2 days ago we just decided to go to Seville.
Yeah.
Seville for it was like a 3 hours drive. We went at 12 p.m. We came back at 8 p.m. So we drove 3 hours. We got there at 3 p.m. We walk around for like 4 or 5 hours. We walk back because it was my friend's first time. So I wanted to show him. But the road, we took the side road. It was so beautiful. We didn't even realize that we drove actually 3 hours. But, and where are we now? In a beautiful old school Seville, right? So
You like that?
it was nice. Yeah, it was. But I feel like I needed more, like I want to go there like 4 or 5 days because I don't like doing thing rush. And there's a lot thing to visit there, and histories and all. I don't want to go from one place to another place. I want to just like go, then go sit down, have a drink, chill, absorb it, and then maybe go to another.
You're becoming Spanish.
Oh, that's how it is? Okay, well.
And then you gotta get the siesta, go sleep after lunch, you know?
Yeah.
That's what you did last days, yeah?
Yeah,
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 it's-
that's the thing. Like the nap, like you go home and then okay, yeah, I know. Oh, that's it. You know, like it's the beauty that you give to your body and your soul. You go, you relax, and then you could go
always
back at
relax.
night. Yeah,
Whenever you want to work with, and I always say, mañana, mañana.
yeah,
It's never
Yeah,
for
no,
today.
yeah,
Never,
yeah.
never today. So relax, chill.
Yeah.
It's Marbella.
yeah.
That's that.
Do you play golf?
I never played, but one day maybe.
One day, huh?
Well, but
We should go play. Like I did try like few times in when I was in Canada, but well, here I think it's you have to like
Yeah.
it's like with the weather and the beautiful scenery there around it, and so many, like how many golf courses are here? Like I feel like every corner there's like a big golf course. It's like a
I don't know the exact number, to
Numbers,
be
yeah.
honest, but like many, because some of them are quite famous, like worldwide. You know?
yeah.
So there are lots of, even they're famous, like
And they're
champions
open-
come here
They're open like
almost all year.
all year round.
Yeah. Even I seen the rainy days, some people go and
Yeah.
play golf. So yeah.
So there's a lot of demands that people come here for only play golf.
Yeah,
right? Like
especially
visit here
as
one.
I told you, since from October something, it's like that. It's like golfer times.
Is there any time, a specific time to purchase here, you think?
I would say the best time to purchase is end of summer.
End of
Let's say September to December is the best time. And I'm going to explain you why, because a lot of people go for short-term rental. So when you come in summer, you don't have that much of option to see. Maybe you're just going to see the brochure and everything, but to see it in person, it's normally rented, long-term, short-term.
What do you mean a lot of people go for short term? Like they're investors?
They're owners, and they decided to sell it. For example, I want to sell my property like in June.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to list it that time. I'm going to leave it for the short-term rental, because from June to September, I'm going to make money that I would make in a year by long-term rental, you know? So it doesn't make any sense for me. I make more money, and later at September, I'm sell it. That's the thing. So the best time, I would say September to December, is the high time of the market that people should come, with see the option and buy the right option.
For the purchase time.
Exactly.
For the selling, I guess it goes the same way. For the selling
Because there are
also.
more, and most of the buyers are most of the real estate agent, explain that thing to the buyer. So they come at that time. So it's better to sell also at that time. But obviously, you can always sell in Marbella. Your property is like a cash money.
Cash money. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like having a gold in your hand and you just like up and down, you can just sell it. Yeah,
Cash, but of course, capital gain, you know?
Oh, yeah.
There is nothing to lose here. It's impossible, you know?
Yeah.
If not another COVID happens, it's safe, you know?
So I guess also like all these happening, working with someone that knows what they do and the areas is also really important, right?
Exactly. Because some people come and just see the first site of the Marbella, like they come from Fonchara, Lebanon, Madden, or whatever. They see something, they like it, they buy it. And later they realize what is other neighborhood, what they offer, what's the here offer, you know, what they're really looking for, they don't know it. That's why I normally offer, come here first as a tourist for a week or 10 days, explore the city and everything, and also we can also show it to them, no problem at all, and later decide about the location. They want to live permanently or even vacation house, because location is the most important thing.
In
I'm not saying anything is bad, but it depends what you want.
What you want, exactly.
That's the thing.
Because sometimes you might just expect like, because I work with a lot of investors that they want to just come, purchase, and then use it like few months a year, and then rent it few months like after when they're gone. So they're looking for that potential. They have to make sure that there's a rental potential after it, because otherwise that. And then another thing, if they're able to rent it, because they might just buy something in the community and then they don't have the license, so that's becomes
Even community doesn't allow it, then it's not gonna work with short-term rental.
no, that has become a challenge, because I have a few clients that they're looking for the same reason. So we're trying to also like find them the place that they can also rent after, because if it's especially apartments, right? No, wow, interesting. No,
But normally, from based on my personal experience, for short-term rental, I would always go for the villas or the flat or apartment $1 million above. You know, as below that amount, I would say long-term works better, less problems, almost same money. So that's the thing. But if it's $1 million plus, short-term works good, sure.
what can you say like as a what the ROI would bring, you think,
By rental,
by short term for like a, let's say $1 million villa?
I would say you can count on anything from 6 to 9%, depending on location and property per year.
Per year.
Of course. And also there's always increase in the value of the property you own. So that one is also around, depending on location, from 6 to 15% per year. So you can add up this and get to almost.
Do you think you like we can find something within one, like over $1 million, like a good villa that it's in a good location also too?
That's challenging.
That's a challenge. That's because
You know, €1 million was a big amount of money like a few years ago in Marbella. And nowadays people, I have a budget of 1 million. I knew it's not lots of money. I'm saying that. But the price, it's Marbella, you know. It was a few years ago. I would say in 2 years, 5 million is also not a big amount of money here. So that means there's an opportunity. You can come here and catch a big fish and later resell it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Yeah, there's like we can I think talk about this whole
Forever.
Like there's never, but the real estate's the lifestyle. So let's talk about the healthy lifestyle now. You say you play paddle, yeah, with your friends, and last time you were telling me like
Actually, my brother almost broke his ankle. That's why I stopped doing.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because nightlife is safer for me. You know,
there's no running, right?
No running. Why would I? But paddle is nice. You know, like I always say the lazy version of tennis, because I cannot play tennis anymore after living here.
Of course,
that's the thing. You know, they destroyed my health. But it's nice. Here, paddle is like crazy. Like after golf, paddle is another thing. Like every 10 meters, you will see some paddle course and everything. And the Spanish people, they have in their blood, I swear to God. Even random people on the street, they're crazily good at this game. And it's so much fun. Before from outside when I was watching them, I was like, what's the point of this ping pong, tennis, squash, whatever is mixed? And when I
You
play, I
play.
was like, oh, this is amazing. You don't need to run. You're gonna enjoy. It's like competition for people in a tiny spot. It's crazy nice. I would suggest everyone who comes here at least once try to play it,
Triple battle.
and then they stop judging it. Because I
Yeah.
did.
How's the gym life here? Like in
I'm not a gym rat,
Yeah.
but there are many of them.
I
Like
know.
we have lots of famous one. I believe you've been in many of them. You know,
Yeah.
like Marbella Club and everything. There are good ones, and
Just like I love the one by the beach even. Like you can just like walk and then just those outdoor
Yeah.
ones on the sand. Like just like work out and then in a good weather just go back to the water like after the workout. That's like
yeah.
that's what I mean. Like like he has it all, and then that you can do. Like, how, do you go to the water at all? Like a lake, like a
Normally, I
you're not a sea
swim. I see no.
No?
Since childhood, I have bad
Oh, so that's why,
experience. I never go there.
You're like the one that like sits and chills beside it. Have your
I rather to see what's under me when I go inside. Oh, so it's like that's it too.
makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. And what about you?
It has to be warm for sure. And I feel because I've been to Portugal, it's oceanside, so
Yeah.
it's very cold. Here, it's a lot warmer because of the Mediterranean. It's a sea, it's closed
Yeah.
water, so it's a lot warmer. But like obviously not in a cold, like a colder days. Like it has to be very hot for me. Like otherwise, I'm the guy to like even the pool too. Like with my house that has a pool, I probably in the whole year I go like 2 times 3 times a month maybe. I'm usually like like I love to walk around it, clean up, talking on the phone, doing some business calls,
That's to make sure you have it there.
Just like yeah, exactly. Yeah, just for the visionary, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very fun.
Yeah. So like talking about purchaser, what do you think their biggest mistake is with your experience here? Like the biggest mistake that's someone just
As I said, they buy stuff without knowing the location, without knowing the neighborhoods, and of course,
rush it basically.
yeah, that's the thing. And most of the agents out there are amazing. Okay, I'm trying to be one of them.
Yeah.
But there's of course some people they just think about their profits. So they sell some stuff. Obviously, why? Because they provide them more commission, and that's not something cool. Because if the developer or the owner give you more commission, they know what they're selling, but you just don't know what you're buying. Later you will realize.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But I always see it as a long-term investment. So I rather to have the lowest amount of commission, whatever, but I make sure I take all the backs that they have, or at least as much as I can do based on their budget. You know,
Okay.
that's why I would say keep it like that. In few years, they see I did the best for them. That's the idea. I'm gonna say not just me, like a lot of agents, like maybe 99%. I'm just talking about 1%.
1%.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. And then basically, when you're investing in real estate is like one of the biggest assets in your life. You just want to make sure that you do it proper because one wrong step can just like like follow to like a different bad things. Well, it makes sense, yeah. But so what would you suggest them?
Depends on what they're looking for.
Like what's the area that you would say would call me like a 5 top neighborhoods within a
The thing is,
the
if
budget,
you
huh?
want to buy to permanently live here,
Yeah.
or you want to have it like
I personally
rentals.
would love to myself if I want to live on a mountain
Yeah.
side, and then basically walk or drive to the beach side.
Yeah.
Like I want to be far from like I like the view of the mountains and thing. But like let's say up to $2 million. What are the top, let's say 3 areas that you would
After
say?
$2 million, I would say Golden Mile. You can get an apartment there, of course, but not with the sea view, because that's like one of the most prestigious neighborhoods here,
Close to the beach.
next to the beach, almost. And then La Quinta, I think you love that one.
Yeah, I know,
On
yeah.
top of the hill. Of
Yeah.
course, you need a car to drive. Then,
But again, it's still apartments, right? Or
yeah, I'm thinking about the apartments
yeah.
actually. And about this, around this budget, to have a villa, you have to go to New Golden Mile, which is amazing neighborhood. I always offer for the people who want to invest and get the best return on investment, especially if they buy off plan there. That's so nice because, for example, now I buy it like as soon as the license came, so it's gonna take normally like almost up to 3 years, but normally it's 2 years and a half. And then as soon as, and first of all, you don't pay all the money. Normally you pay like percentage, and normally 50% at the key delivery. So you kind of safe in that side, and everything is guaranteed by banks, so you're super safe. There's no risk for you at all. And as soon as you get the key in project, you're gonna be in profit from 15 to 35% already if you want to resell it right after you got the keys.
So explain some of us that we might not know. So the new golden line starts from where to where?
The Golden Mile, they start from, let's say, San Pedro is there, Atalaya, and after that you go all the way to Estepona. We call it New Golden Mile. And Golden Mile is the one from, let's say, Puerto Manos till the Puerto Deportivo. I think maybe we can show it on a map later so they can have an idea of what.
We should actually since my wine is finishing, we should actually have like a lot more details now for each area. You know, like this was just like a general speaking, just like you know, like
every time I don't understand, but I hope our editor gonna put some stuff, right? Good.
yeah, but no, it's a lot of information, to be honest. This was just like a casual that we can just talk about overall, from nightlife to the healthy life to the investing, but like every of those topics, I feel like
sounds of nature, you know.
Anyways, yeah, it's always good talking to you though. Like I'm finished.
It's my pleasure. Every single time you say you're gonna be here, I'm counting the days, you know.
Hopefully more and more each time, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.